Baso ekerora somo cho Nairobi niga morokereria ya kurukwanga national gosa kurukunga Nairobi International Trade Fair. Nairobi International Trade Fair aina maigelio akubwatira nikere sector gati yabo Oboremi sector yechi yobwagachi gati yanda mange ayakogera elindelia achokoro kiguga iga ase omochi o Nairobi omochi muri ekeronga ndete gukoretera mase makuru asensemna amaigari gose amorokereria yangu gochirare mase makuru asomochi iga o Nairobi astoga ndete gutarira gose ko kuborokia abantu au bali bwate obonchoreria toborokie ege sector yoboremi gati yande amange igogo kumanyigwa buna nigo amonchoreria yaiga arengete gochigoikera exhibitors ndali chigotorokia ayababwate gwetania chi sector 500 igo chi sector chigane iri chirengete go chikoba sensemega ne chi sector 500 korwa ase imeyense na iskoyense yakorenganirwa nigo omwancho morigereria okumanywa buna nigo tobwate amaigeria yako korekana ase ebituo 15 bibere 17 igo tokumanywa nga Kisii noere Mombasa noere Nairobi noere gati chinde chinyinge chiri chikorokia amaigeria yoyo kyarangwa ligere tigalia asenseme ya Kisii ntu akorogetia amaigeria yo boremi toga kumanyia mange buna kumanyigwa igoko bwatana na mugabagani o Camel Park ni chiko koira tochiko kwana ne manager cyane ko baga gotebyanga naralialia agerete bagacha bakaga iga asenseme yiga nande kirenga kyabongere kigyo gotara bakasomo cyo Nairobi elinde gokora amangana ya hospitality gose amangana togotebanga amangana yo korosie ndagira ngiya kogera banyarete tega iga igobuno kuri mega ya nega iga eyine mubogani o Camel Park oyito gochira masayamo asuchira tuko bamanyanga bakotaka konyore ndagira yawo nigora nyore asomo bogani o Camel Park nabo igo gotaka ndagere ndeyonsi go gotaka amache go gotaka soda nwere gali ayonsi no konyora gaiga asomo bogani o Camel Park inyora murobere nigo gochira masayamo kuru asigeta seni Kyandizi TV na morokereria yega niga korekana asomo chio Nairobi ase egetiga Jamhuri Grounds nigo gotoka asensemo ya Ngong Road igekero gocha no konyora amaigerio yo amaigeria niga kageire gochigo se aseri tukoria nigo to rengete gochikomorora oyo gochikoigoresho yaiga omo minister o trade mambi ntonyore omo governor bwe county ya Nairobi Honorable Johnson Sakaja nabo igoli tukolie kubwatia ntomonyore omo teneri bwense gosomorai bwense Dr. William Ruto gati abanda bange bali bagochigocha ase omo yogoyoiga eligo chikorra gose gochikoendekia ngana rali ago aregaiga ase egetieke iga ntobwate ebitu ebikundi au ntobwate chichi company au gati abonto chikoboroki nga company chinge chikoboroki gosengi chiri chibwate gochia ase abalimi baito abonchorere baito nabo igo gati yechi sector chinde chinyenge igo mwancho muri gati ganda koira bakagalia ase oboteneri bwa omobogani o Camel Park elinde linkworoki nga o manager yitongie gochikonyara ko bagego totebia gosige gotebinki babwate igo bunanga ase gokoira iga niga ngase gokorokia buna asenseme yiga omobogani o Camel Park nigo bwe aligane tikegima nigo babegete ebintu bitu kurugali gusi asenseme ya gusi ntobwate amagena ya korosi wa kurugali asensemo ya South Mugrango no konyora amobintu bune bigano bikoba chikuru amagana anu akoba chikuru gali soapstone akoro kwa somonu we Kenya bodonge soapstone no ekorosi gukuru ende twanyora amaigere tigo ebine bintu bitu byarule ensensemo ya gusi ekaretu gwetera ase omobogani o Camel Park igo omobogani o Camel Park nigo yarigane tikegima go chikworoke ambo go sego chikworokia abantu koruchinsemo au bachikonyara kuba kumanyanga narali ali tobwate igo nto chikonyora tima itinga itokonyora omo manager ito anyara kubaga otebina ali babwate kolende bina tolega iganigo tolisiko yo mobogani o Camel Park ase ogochera kurwenya masayamo ko maitengo mobogani o Camel Park nigo gotoka asensemo ya gusi kolende nigo batale goika asomo chyo Nairobi elikwene kiabuna amorokereria ya igata likobaeta isiko igo morigereria bogeta seni Kyandizi TV to basegoska ntage to endera gototengera elinde litogo manye na gotebia amange gati abo bali minchi okorokia nga ebimelimbire ngatobwate chibire simekire megaiga nchiko korokia nga asensemo ye animals to bwate gaiga ntiri chiechyo kolende tutaraenda tambe tu amanyorire nigo tuumiranira nere manager yemo bogani o Camel Park tetora manyanga narali batwaliganire tigara tebiere ningo na narali batwaliganire tibu na barobu kuru amobogani o Camel Park mbuye mono madam karibu sana totebia ningo na ndo totebinga inu kuru Camel Park kuru ensemo ya usiba Nairobi narali ali mwatwaliganirie.
Asante sana kwa Asamaria Tanguru Kavali Mora Ototo. I'm the general manager of the hotel.
Yes. Nargo saba unyarko bagotebianga ngikerenga kikirya baruseti mu cyobusi mugacha baka Nairobi elinde kwenekianga na inu mwaro kande mega iga ase besho yega.
Esho yega okobeko leta bantu bonsi ensingima kuruchikona inye chia Kenya bacha kumira na gaiga Nairobi na intubo igo Camel Park yakara we are the best in Kisii area twaroche nga toche hamo elinde toreta abantu bonse ba Kenya bamanya Camel Park ngo exist yere asomo chugusi na ande boigo baweza ku experience services chaito
andake expectation chino nchiri chigo chiase bali bonse baguchigotara maiga igasegetie keiga
expectations ito tagetenga abantu bonse bamanya Camel Park neriri na ande bonge konye tarira bamanya Camel Park ngusie gotoka bamanya na Camel Park igera ali gusi na ande Camel Park no area nene it's like a kind of a 5-star asegusi yeito arafu abantu baragere tubaye service yengia bamanya na into boy contourist
bono ninganetio nyara ko gututalia baka maigali tonya ko bakortokora gati yalia munyigendete ko aligani gali kenro chabagani mbagendete ko ikaga iga asomo bogani yo Camel Park ditkoli ale robene omwacho murigereria nigo mubagani yo Camel Park ogochire yemase makuru asomo cho Nairobi nigo ditkoli ale robe aliganiti kigima iga asegetigia Jamhuri Grounds omwacho murigereria nigo gotoka asensemo ya Ngong Road asime yo moche o Nairobi ase amoigelio yo oboremi gose egoruka emanyekanite buna Nairobi International Trade Fair eye kubwatani ababwatani bonsi korwa echingongo chonsinye nabo igo insengima elikoege kwene kyabuna chinsemo ao sector ao ntigendete kumanyikana gose koire emeli imeyense yaito ya Kenya igo kora toira mali ndete yakubatokoranga narari ali mogendete gutwariganeria koruga iga ase omobogani hoiga kere kerondigereti omwancho murigereria imega igano galia asomobogani o Camel Park onyare ko bagokoreta ama gose products yabo imega ase omochi o Nairobi ninta tonya ko bagotebinga narari ali agendrete maiga ya negali
as usual ndobwate section yechi drinks ndobwate section ye coffee shop restaurant yeto ne nandi yokonye koroche tobwate restaurant all over igari weta nenseme ya matega iga tobwate full kitchen yobwate chi chef ugari tobwate chi cashiering area nande tobwate pake side ye liboigo asabantu bakonywa marubo batagete kunywa marubo igo so karogo eta tobwate pake menu specifically ye function yega yuere meru nene sana yobwate keregento nande niche customer nabo bali free kuikaransa krase igo bono etuareta Camel Park Kenya nego chagaiga
anda kengiora tebie bali bonsi barata ke kuika asomo boganyo Camel Park ni mochomo Nairobi
onde bwensi okonyara kuika International Trade Fair ya Nairobi make sure you visit Camel Park Hotel in our tents in our restaurant so that you are able to enjoy the best.
Asante sana. Igo bono omwancho murigereria nigo tore imeyo mobogani o Camel Park iga asensemo ya Nairobi Jamhuri Grounds una koigure omo manager nyare kubaga kwera niga tebire buna abantu bonsi nigo bariganirie asensemo yiga ende bachikorra gati echindagira chiri chikorosi gumega ni chindagira chinyansu chindagira chigo tio kabiya chire mega igo aina aroba ende to twariganiria igo mwancho murigani ntaitengendera go kumanyanga Nairobi International Trade Fair nelieteli ni golia chagetigu omwaka bwechiri bubere na ibere egyo ekeroba chageteli etelio ekaene kyanga eshoye yiga nechikoro kuga sengencho nige kubwatani ababwatani bonsi koru imena isikoyense ibuna tuwa emanyere kubanya kwato kumanya nigo eshoye yiga erengete go chiko ko umera nago sego chiko ko umego konyorana na chi sector 500 exhibitors 500 abuna banta bange kigima naneka to kulira ligati echi company chiri chekira ntubwachi company ntubwate Camel Park tugatwara mangana yoboremi tugatwara amangana yechibangi tugatwara amangana yebimeli tugatwara amangana ye livestock tugatwara matokoru iskoyense gati yechinse chiri chigendete ko korekana megane chinyinge ndone to kumanyanga chinse cyo nchiri chechi igonyora nga Camel Park goso buno igonyora buna ase ense ito ya Kenya ekerenga tubwate kyo mwako yegani go tubwate igoro ya climate change ndwara to kwanda amangana climate change nagati yali ekerenga ntetengo manyinge kerenga kyo mwako yegagie show yo mwako yegani gako tebanga promoting climate smart agriculture and trade initiative for sustainable economic growth igoni mwancho muri linki nteto kumanya nigo ngo tebinge kerenga kyo mwako yo ne ligyo korabuna amangana ya climate gakubwata ni gunoboremi nachikwene kiabuna nkonya tole biasara nabo igo kwegenderia intubuna abaremi intubuna abonchoreria gati abantu bande nande abange igonte tengurusiga bwa asensemo yo mubugani o Camel Park ende nyara ngo bango gotalia gati ya buna togande to kuligereriga nigo abanyanyimbo bagande to kwegera kigima ase egeti ekyo kya imaiga akya Jamhuri Grounds nabo nto rugende to koranga abantu ambagende to gwikirana ase egeti ekeiga eriko gendera koranga naraliali agendrete ase egeti ekeiga igo buna togande to korro mwancho muligereria ningo tali ngo ikichi sector gati ya bochi sector chia mache no mate omwancho muligereria anga amache naro obugima na mache geraro obugima ntobwate kurugalia company cia Adi Water Works ntobwate chi company echikiranire gaiga nande ntocho kumanyinga chi company china kichigete gaiga nande amarorabo naralia yaiga igo mwancho muligereria ntogende gutara kigima nande ntogende gutara bene elinde linko manyinga naraliali igo bunangende gutara igo mwancho muligereria igonde egetigia Jamhuri Grounds bunangende kuligereria abuntu bwate chi flyers go banners kose chi teardrops kose yani igo minute nga ebinto biri bigotonguga igakwene kya ngambinto kiebi unolige timega yane gali echigati echigali chiri chigo chikoro kiwa asensemega ntagetengo tali ngora ngoro kinge gali nerere gali echigali awo chigo chikoro kiwa asensemega nabo igonto bwate chinsemo nto bwate chi company chi company cha Safaricom chi company chine chinyinge chiri chekirane gali nagati yabo no bole mekerenga kenene no bolemi nabo igo asoko imokererio bolemi goro ntonyore biasara na kurwa se biasara ntonyore ayanda mange gati yabo ntonyore nibo yo kwegenderia ase obogima bwakera lituko inyole gataseri kyandizi TV nabo obwansubo mugusi nigo togochera eyamase ya mokuruga iga ase egetigia Jamhuri Grounds nigo tole ase amaigelio yo bolemi gose ekorokunga national trade fair kuruga iga ase omocho Nairobi nigo ekerenga kyomwako ekerenga promoting climate smart agriculture and a trade initiative for sustainable economic growth ekine kekerenga kyomwako yo igo mwancho muri ngende togotara ase mega iga gosase getekega ende linkor kinga nalialia agendrete kurwa asensemeiga igo ekerna ikira sensemeiga ninde ase na ikire ase babwate chikofi nigo bino kuliga chine chikofi chi package ri igo chika package go ende chikoroka na buyaba go kubwanga na marachi nigo chire chikofi chire aina ndishikonyora oyo mubwensemeiga atotebinga nalialia agendrete igo gendere gotobwache imeyo morobelio bwegete sendi yetu Kyandizi TV tobwache inyore gete sendi Kyandizi TV nabo obwansu bwo mugusi no bwansu bwo mugusi nigo baganda to wochera eyamase yamakuru ase omocho Nairobi asitaganda gutarira gose amaigelio gose amorkererio yesho ya Nairobi kurugaga asensemega. For now I could like to introduce my guest here. Yes. I could like for you to tell our visitors, maybe our viewers, your name and what we are expecting today and the types of coffee you have for today.
Okay, my name is Jonathan Kenneth Juguna, live in Direction Nairobi, Kenya. I thank you for this privilege and opportunity to showcase what I'm showcasing. My company is called Organo Gold. Organo Gold means bringing the treasures of the earth to the people of the earth. Our slogan is bringing the treasure different. Our coffee has the organic herb called Gonadama lucidum that makes it medicinal. So it has the power. P, balance your pH levels. O, it has oxygen to the body to multiply white blood cells to fight diseases. W, it creates water retention for your body. E, increases energy levels. R, it relaxes you and rejuvenates you. So it is we have different flavors. Like this is King. This is King. We have different flavors. This is King. It has rich the herb. So it helps in as I told you the acronyms of the power. So it's organic. And so what question do you want to know?
Maybe I could like to know. I have seen different packages here, different packages, and I could like to know: does it have different nutrients in it?
Yes, it has nutrients. Yes. The nutrients are like as I said, because of the herb. The reishi herb has the organic. It has the organic herb. Nutrients in the body. As I told you, the acronym power. Balance your pH levels because of the nutrients. Or as oxygen to the blood cells to fight disease. W, water retention. E, increases energy levels. R, it relaxes you and rejuvenates you. So the nutrients is that we have the herb, a rich organic herb that is grown in the it doesn't the coffee is brewed in Organo Gold is from America. We are offices in America. We brew the coffee. Yeah.
Well, maybe what are your expectation for today for these 7 days? You are expecting visitors in here to see this.
So we are sampling our coffee. If you like the taste and you like what how it makes you feel, you can buy a box or two. Yes.
I can see you taking coffee here.
Yes, okay,
Maybe you can
I'm
explain the type of coffee you are taking for now.
I'm taking this latte. I'm taking this. This one is 4-in-1. Four in one. It is 4-in-1, and it's boosting my energy levels. It's relaxing me. It's rejuvenating me. Yes. Yeah.
Maybe if those people who like to meet you or to visit your offices,
Yes.
or where they can get the coffee, how
Yes.
can you tell them where they can reach you?
We are located in Samia Park, Mombasa Road. Samia Park, Mombasa Road. But I can give you my card with my details, my number, and yes, you can give me a call and you can visit our office and you can see where we store our products. Yeah.
Maybe for the clarity of our viewer, how do you get the coffee that you process to package?
The packaging.
Yes. How do you get the coffee?
The company is American. It's organic. They brew decaffeinated coffee. So they borrowed a mushroom hub from the Asian countries, Asia, Malaysia, because of the climate. The hub, Dama lucidum, goes in that climate. So they put the hub, the organic coffee. You can enjoy the coffee, and it can get to other people's health and benefit their health. Yeah.
Thank you. Maybe if I can introduce one of the visitors here.
Yes.
I would like to know your name and the type of coffee you have in here.
Yeah.
Well, my name's Robert Juguna. I'm part of the business partner of Organo. Here I'm taking a coffee called Supreme. Supreme, we call it a marriage counselor. It has a lot of benefits in terms of those people who have challenges with their marriage, you know what I mean. And together it has the number one and the number two wild herbs, which is Ganodama and Ginseng. Ganodama is regarded as the king of herbs. Ginseng is the second most powerful herb on the planet. Yeah, this is what is in this coffee. Yeah, it's called Spring.
What are your expectations today or the rest of the 7 days in here?
Absolutely, we are super excited. We want to thank the Nairobi International Fair for this opportunity to be able to give people a different approach about their daily habits of taking coffee and tea. We are telling them that you can be able to take a healthier brand of coffee and tea and make your day supercharged as you promote our brand, because our company sources the best coffee and tea, which some of them is from Kenya, and then adds value into it by adding herbs. So this herb is able to eliminate the negative effect of normal habits, whereby the normal people are taking normal coffee and tea, which has some health hazard, and most of it is more about pumping acidity in your body.
Maybe what can you advise coffee farmers out there?
I would advise coffee farmers to be able to enjoy their coffee and to have the best coffee, because we only take the best coffee and add healthy into it, so that now we can be able to have added value. That's how value to our coffee and tea, and then we can spread it all over the world and make a lot of money. We are also offering opportunities for those people who are jobless, make money through this opportunity of Organo healthy beverages. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Those are some of the viewers we are getting in here. Igo mwancho murigeria aina rotogendete konyora kurwa sense meiga. I'm saying thank you. I'm saying thank you for what you have advised our viewers for today. Maybe let's proceed to another client. Igo mwancho murigeria aina rogendete kuborokia kuruga iga sense meya morokerio imeye semeiga. Igo bono nigo oyo moito agenda atete konga ekadiri ntumera nere ndusto sange amona ino abalimi baito nyara kubango batebya ngana ria gendrete. Igo bona ngendete kuborokia kiga ningende tukuboro kigatiaria agendete kiga ime y'umurimi igoro y'uburimi igo nigo tore asensemo ya Nairobi asegetigia jamhuri astogendete gukwana mange gostogendete kwerera mange igoro y'uburimi bwaito nabo igo nigo ikirenga kyumwa ko yege gotebanga nigo tokometo kwene kyabuna gwetera ase okochenchi kwelire gose ogokine birengo byo gochenchi kwelire nigo oburimi boranya ko bogosika bosio nabo igo koranga nararia aragere kutonyore chibesa chinyinge kurwa aso oburimi nyako bagagotebya. Kindly I could like to speak to one of you. Maybe you tell us about your products, and maybe you tell us your expectation to the station here.
having me. My name is Ruth Brenda.
Yes.
Our farm is Jefamia Greens Limited. We deal with greenhouse farming.
Yes.
And we do beekeeping. So these are some of the products. These are some of the products from the greenhouse.
Yes.
And now these are some of the byproducts from the beekeeping that we do. So in our farm we do training. We also do on-site training, and we do consultation for anyone who is interested in beekeeping, in any greenhouse farming, especially the capsicum farming and the tomatoes. You are very much welcome.
I can see some of the products you have.
Yeah.
Maybe you explain to our viewer what kind of this thing.
These are candle. It's made purely from beeswax, and it's carbon free. So it's environment friendly, and that's why we encourage people to use our products, because they are not emitting any carbon prints, so they are environment friendly. Yes.
What are your expectations?
And we have also mosquito repellent. Use citronella. If you can smell it, it has a nice smell.
Yes.
So if you have an issue of mosquitoes, you can use our candle to repel the mosquitoes. Yes, and these are another byproduct. From the scrap we get from the beeswax and the own chippings of the hives, we are able to make fire starters. So especially people who do camping, we are most welcome to come and try our fire starters. They are waterproof. Yes.
And this one?
It's the same.
It's the same.
Yes.
Maybe what are your expectations maybe for this the exhibition?
So my expectations is to mainly network and enlighten people on most of the farm produce that we have, and then encourage youth to do agribusiness, because I have a background in marketing and in education. So if I can do agribusiness, even them, I encourage them to try doing agribusiness, because it's very profitable. Yes.
Thank you so much. Igo omwancho muriana rai tugendete kwende kurigereria kuruga iga sense mega yegetigia jamhuri igo tugendete korora uburemi buna uburemi bugendete kuimukira iguru nabo igo naso kurenda ego chencha kweliro igo tiganda koletera oyo monde anya kuba ote binararia ari mega iga. Kindly you can start with your name and maybe tell us what is going on.
My name is Mary Okalo from Ministry of Youth Affairs, the Arts and Sports. Here we are just encouraging and uplifting the talents, the youths. We encourage them. They come up with what they can do best. We for this, there are programs in the Ministry of Youth, the Arts and Sports. We encourage the youth to visit our websites and check the information we have. If they have a talent in one of the sports or even agriculture, something that they feel they can empower them and growth also, we encourage them to come in our ministry so that we can fund them and for them to come up with a project they feel that can produce something for them. Kindly.
Thank you so much. Igo mwancho murigereria. Thank you. Maybe I proceed to another one who can explain to us the kind of the products they have. Igo mwancho murigereria ntogendete okorokereria nararia agendete mega iga nigo turi meye nyombe ye egekoro exhibition house eyegendete astogendete kora amorokereria gati yabo no buremi gati yandai amange. Kindly if you can introduce yourself and tell us the kind of the products you have.
Thank you very much. My name is Timothy Otuchi, Chairman, Joyful Birds Self-Help Group. We are a group venturing in poultry farming, specifically kienyeji chicken. The challenge we have been having is feeding, and that is why we have come to showcase a technology called hydroponics farming. Hydroponics farming is where we use only the seed without soil to grow plants that can substitute the feeding program. That is why, as you can see from this point, I don't know if I can illustrate.
Yes, you can illustrate. You can stand here and illustrate.
Yes. Use this. You can see we have used locally available material to grow this without any soil. We only need water and the seeds. So this is barley seed that has been grown to come up with barley fodder. This one substitutes the cost of feeding by up to 50%. That is, if you feed your chicken on 10 kgs a day, you can cut up to 5 kgs a day if you use this. It's highly nutritious, requires very little water. With the well-structured structures, you don't need any more water. You just reuse the water that you have been used. So this one is what we are mainly here to showcase. It is an idea that is likely to save us from the challenges of climatic change, because this can be grown even indoors. You don't depend on rain. The changes of weather do not affect the plants. Whether it's drought, whether it is rainy, whether it's El Nino, you can grow them in a controlled area. And another thing is that you don't necessarily need manure or fertilizer. Grow them like these ones are 6 days old. They grow very fast. 1 week is enough for maturity. For 4 days or 5 days old. For this one, 6-7 days, cows, sheep, goats, and even pigs get a feed on this. And once you use this, the advantage is these feeds are highly nutritious, so the products that you get are very healthy. For instance, these are the type of eggs we get. You can see these eggs do not look normal, but they are very normal, and they are kienyeji eggs. They are huge. So these are the products we get after using hydroponics feeds, which we normally plant without much trouble.
Maybe what can you advise farmers out there about this kind of maybe needing help?
I want to advise farmers that the cost of feeding being a big challenge, and given the climatic changes, this is the way to go. Let's move hydroponics, because we go hydroponics, you'll never get it wrong. Number one, very nutritious. Number two, easy to manage and monitor. Number three, fast maturing, very quick to mature. Within a span of 1 week, you have managed to harvest your feeds. And number four, the yields are very many. They multiply. If you use a kg of hydroponic seed, you are likely to harvest up to 5 kgs. So it is like tripling, quadrupling, or even, I don't know how to say it. So this is the way to go. We want to beat the challenges of cost of feeding, because cost of feeds has been a big challenge. And that challenge is the one that made us research and come up with this kind of idea. So I would advise farmers never to tire, never to worry. Let's go poultry keeping, let's go goat keeping, let's go dairy farming, and with hydroponics, nothing will get wrong. We'll get it right. So,
maybe for our viewers who are out there, for them to reach you, how can they reach you for the advice, and for them to know this type of procedure you use to do poultry farming?
Of course, we are available in Nairobi, and we offer training. And I think I'll give you our contacts so that you can share with them. And we supply chicks from day-old chicks to grown chicken like this one. You can see this giant cock here. Let me show you.
Igo mwancho muri ne ngoko tutaite guchikorora yakinire gose etwani yakinire kurugwetera kuria a endagire yo eregaiga bona bonyero chine twani neke gimatigara tutebyangu.
This is the kind of products we get once we feed our chicken properly. This is only 8 months old, but you can see even the weight is good. The same applies even to other animals, whether cows, sheep, goats. They grow very healthy, and when they are the chicken, the hens, they lay big eggs that are also very fertile. So I want to advise farmers, this is the way to go. We are available for training. We can offer training at our site, or you can get in touch with us. We can come and train you wherever you are, of course just at a small fee, and we want to move and beat the challenges of hunger and other challenges that farmers go through.
Thank you so much. Igobano omwancho murigereria na rai twendete kwerorera maiga ase show ya Nairobi. Igobano tugende tukora ase sector yoborimi ni gobogende tukini wa kigima na sonya ko batokora ebali nengano. Engane kere gosimekwa egotumeka amachoka. Enengane simekire wetera asa amachoka, wetera sengane yitwenya ko batokora giri kwarore bona botambe ngo bateye ngo borimi no bonda amaene oborimi no bonda nabo igo oborimi ne siro ko rengetwa nini gebwate emetienyi etano ne tatu yoka yasemetienye yo yanyara ko bage ukina kegima wetera soko liengano igo so nayo mwancho murige no bwanta gwetuma ende linya ko bago kwene kyanga ngo korore go sengo korore oborimi buno boiga togende to korokya kuruga iga asensema ya maigari ya iga imeyo mochi o Nairobi igo mwancho murige ni gate gotaria na gogotebia nga esho ya iga nigera chikoira amatuko atanabere nabo igo gati ya matukata nabere ndo ko batokumirana nabantu au tokumirana ne chi company au elikora buna narali ali agenda te mega igo mwancho murige gati yabo bintu birito gende to gire go chikora na mangana yoboremi amangana yobonchereria amangana yobwagachi gati ya yanda mange igo mwancho murige ningo tali go ikachi sector chichonsi nabo igo nyara ko bago kwenekelia ngana narali ali ogo chikonyora asense mega gati chi sector chitwarole kurmambi ntwara buna omabogani o Camel Park noro onyala to ko bago koleta endagira nabo go twarole mangana a coffee ne ka o mwancho murige twara mangana yoboremi twara mangana yoboremi we greenhouse amangana yoboke gati ya yanda mange igo mwancho murige nangu batei botambe oboremi no bonda no boremi siro tiana rete ase sector chinde au gati aba sector chintoro chenga gaiga amatunda na le gaiga ne chi avocado nchira asenseme iga to karachi minjinjira asenseme iga nabanyene banyago tebinga naralialia to kagerete go chikorra go se expectation chiabo nchiri chechi gochia ase amatuka maiga ye morobili yo kogendra go ikira amatuko atanabere igo mwancho muri ngane to gotalia asenseme iga igo noroche mbunango ende to batenga nigo ekerenga kyo mwako iga kerenga ko ene kiabuna a climate smart agriculture neroro na trade initiative negendre nabo igo for sustainable economic growth igo ina rutoka gerete go sasa mono ubwege swali nigo toka tebanga ukuzaji wa ukulima unaozingatia hali ya hewa dhabiti na mipango ya mahususi ya biashara ili kudumisha uchumi endelevu igo na raito gendete kwenekia asenseme iga igo mwancho muri uno kuligerera iga ntobwate chinzi bintu au echinechi products sira senseme iga ntogendete korangamba bwate abaigamba bwate chi avocado nchiro chi type au ndobwachi avocado chi has ndobwate bintu au tiganda koira baka elinde linkora kinga onyara ko bago kwana noyo moito anyara ko bago korokia narali agendete mega iga igo tugo iga nigo tobwate amangana ya makonde omwancho murigereria nabatebetie ngakiende nganto bwate amakonde akwegwa chingoko elinde chiakina na makonda ini gakoro ku black soldier fly na makonda ali agokini gugwetera ase eubi ntonya ko batigato kwana no mumanyi anyara ko batetebirika ngo batebia mangi ngitokoligera amate ne wino keroro tiga karibu sana kwa maonyesho ya leo ningependa utuambie jina lako ni nani na vile vile upate kutueleza hii ni nini uko nayo na vile vile itasaidia vipi mkulima.
Habari yako, mimi kwa majina naitwa Nicholas Ndekei. Mimi ndo CEO wa Zihanga Limited na co-founder wa hii biashara. Hii biashara tunatumia mbolea vitu kama waste, organic waste, kama market waste na manure kulisha. Hii protein yenyewe hapo ukiangalia vizuri unaona tunazilisha kwa waste wingi na tunapata products yenye unaweza tumia kulisha kuku na pia unatumia kulisha vitu kama nguruwe na samaki. Hapa nitakuonyesha venye inaenda different stages. Hapa tuko na mayai yake, tuko na lava yake na pia tuko na pipa yake. Na hapa tukiwaonyesha pia tuko na protein yake, fertilizer yake na kitu yenye tunatumianga kama biopesticide inaitwa chitosan skeleton ya hizi wadudu. Hizi wadudu pia sisi kama Zihanga Limited juu tunaonea youth na tunataka youth waendelee kimaisha, tulitengeneza kitu inaitwa integrated battery cage system. Integrated battery cage system ni kitu ya circular approach to farming. yenye I produce any waste, ni zero waste completely. So kenye inafanyika hapa ni tunalisha hizi wanyama na hii wadudu, na ukiona tukilisha na hizi wadudu zinapenda kabisa, na hiyo mafi ya wadudu itaangukia pia hao wadudu, na tutapata wadudu zenye zimekula hii nini, na tunaendeleza kuzilisha, na pia unapata mbolea ya kutumia kwa shamba yako na nini. So ningetaka tuende hii pande yetu pengine inaitwa Zihanga Organics. Yeah? Tueleze? Yeah. Oh, sasa ningetaka ukuje hapo uone.
No omwancho murigiria ana makondari na bete ngoboro kienga kiende buno onyarigereti ejem black soldier fly ama konda yer na raya akore tugaiga akoruga aeguchingo ko ekero kwa ire chingo ko iga ciaria na ndi process ya genda igonte tengo tali twenda sensemo yende buno oyo mitako ngere agontebia ende tuyakoba kutokora, ambapo tunaendelea kuona maonyesho ya kilimo baadhi ya mengine tukira sensemo yende tigara tebina raria ya bwate.
Sasa kwa biashara yetu tuna pande inaitwa Zihanga Organics. Zihanga Organics hapa ni mahali tunaelezesha mkulima wa kupanda vitu na kutumia mbolea ya organic. Hii mbolea inasaidia mchanga yako, kama huko Kisii, huko Keroka, huko kuna shida ya mchanga, huwezi meesha mahindi vizuri. Hii inakuja inasaidia hiyo mchanga vizuri sana, na hapo unaweza ona pia tuna supply hii organic fertilizer kwa watu wa avocado farming na pia watu wa passion farming na French bean farming, na inafanya vizuri sana kwa hizi matunda na hizi vitu zenye nini. So ukitaka kuwa na mimea, ukitaka kuproduce 35 bags, hii ndo product yenye unaweza kujia, inaitwa Zihanga Frass, na unatumia 10 times less than hiyo manure ya ng'ombe. Yes. Kwa
hivyo mkulima anaweza akaachana na fertilizer akatumia hii Zihanga Frass.
Yes, anaweza achana na fertilizer, anatumia hii Zihanga Frass yenye itamsaidia ku have higher yields, itasaidia mchanga yake, itasaidia ku reduce nematodes. Hizi ni madudu yenye attack hizi crops, na pia itasaidia mchanga yako for over 100 years. So hizo ndo vitu benefit from.
Labda kwa watazamaji wetu wakitaka kuwapata ili wapate kufunzwa ama pia wapate kupata products zenu, watapata vipi?
Sisi unakuja Zihanga Limited, zihanga.co.ke, utatupata hapo. Utatupata pia Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter na pia Instagram, tuko hapo kote. Yeah.
Asante sana. Igo no mwancho murire ngati yali togendete konyora kurwa asenseme ninga netinyare ko bankonyora omonyene enseme nyako gote ereningo nabo igondi achagete egentekiga. Kindly I would like for you to introduce yourself to our viewers. Maybe you tell us your name and the time you started this type of the company.
Thank you so much. My name is Monica Omoro. I'm the Director, Public Communications in the State Department for Youth Affairs. But in this particular instance, I'm a team leader in the coordination of the Ministry of Youth, the Arts and Sports, in participating in this year's theme, which, as you know, the theme is promoting climate-smart agriculture and trade initiatives for sustainable economic growth. As the Ministry of Youth Affairs, we have two state departments. We have the State Department for Sports and we have the State Department for Youth. As we know very well, in the State Department for Youth Affairs, we have been including the youth. We have a program, within our State Department for Youth Affairs. It's called Talanta Hela. Pesa Mufukoni. So we have been involving the youth so that they can come on board, and then we train them, and then we give them facilitation so that they can grow themselves further. You have just heard Nicholas from Zihanga speaking about how this farming activities is helping them. In the next place there also we have our people there who are also doing beehive
and they're benefiting from it. And all this is from initiatives which are being driven from the State Department of Youth Affairs. When we go to the State Department for sports, most of you Kenyans, you have seen the CS, the Cabinet Secretary. Mbona unichukui? Yes, the CS, the Cabinet Secretary for Youth Affairs, Honorable Babuna Mwamba, leading from the front in making sure that creatives, musicians, the youth, and others are not only facilitated through the government, but they are helped improve their livelihoods. How? We have seen most of our sports people being funded through the Talanta Hela. You have seen our star, Faith Kipyogon. We have seen Omanyara, you saw it? When he was unveiling Talanta Hela, they were given money. Why were they given money? Because they work and make our country shine. But most of them end up in poverty. So the country does not want that. Yes.
Maybe what are your expectations for this exhibition?
My expectations from this exhibition is that in line with this theme, Kenyans can, the youth, they can shun agriculture, particularly agriculture that is climate friendly, involve in it so that they can improve their livelihoods. That is number one. Number two, I am also expecting from our participation, because we have our technical officers like Mr. Omwenga out there, that the opportunities available for the youth will be unbundled so that more youths can benefit from programs. In the Ministry of Youth Affairs, particularly State Department for Youth Affairs, we have programs, Vuka na Afya. Vuka na Afya inaendea wale watu wako Madare, uko chini mashinani. We have a program called KEOP, which has just winded up. Inaingia kwa program nyingine inaitwa Nyota. Through KEOP, Kenya Employment Opportunities for the Youth. KEOP, through KEOP, many Kenyans have been supported. They are given grants. If you are given a grant, because they can see you are a youth, you are not supposed to pay back. You give a proposal, you are given money. But how many youth know this? Most youth, they don't know, yeah? So from this forum, our expectation is that the youth will learn about how they can take advantage of these opportunities, because no longer the blue collar jobs are no longer there. Most importantly, we want to run with the Talanta Hela, Pesa Mufukoni program. Yes.
Thank you so much, Madam, for that. As you have heard from Madam here, she has said that most of the youth doesn't know about Talanta Mtaani, so you can know maybe about the government, what they have brought in. Igoba no mwancho muriria gati aria agendete kwene kihumeyo kwa iguri ngabasaya bange tibamaeti igoro ya mangana Atalanta Mtaani igona bokwelikia kwanyara kwa konyore grant na bese chituri ko yani nigo chio konya ayabno musai igona wikiri ase sector ende gaiga asengendete kwegeria amangana mange amangana yabasaye igoni ngendete ko irantete ko irangoda koro kinga chikamera to agatumikire kale intuna baralia nchiri checho igoga chi kamera chinto chikanya to bato gosomigwa ni matengati yaba nambale batajuzi batamaye kamera chia kale ninchiko barakinga chikamera chyo nchiri checho chire asensemega igoni ngani kumirana no yo moito anyara ko baote binara lia yaiga ari mega iga osena lia libarengete go chikonyora kurwa asensemega nabo igo ase sector yaiga ye chikamera na lia lito go chikonyora. Karibu sana, na ningependa utuambie wewe ni nani na vile vile upate kutuelezea mengi zaidi kuhusu hizi kamera za kitambo, yale ambayo yalikuwa kitambo zile enzi. Kuna vijana wa siku hizi ambao hawaelewi kuhusu hizi kamera. Kindly if you can explain.
Asante. Mimi naitwa Stephen Mwaura, nafanya kazi na Department of Film Services. Kazi yetu ni kuchukua documentaries for the government projects and programs. So actually we are government production house. So we have got these old cameras whereby you can see a camera like this one. This is a film camera. Before the invention of video technology, something like this, whereby we were recording. If you look at it, you will see the images. That is where we used to put our images. So we used to use this kind of cameras for capturing the images. And
what what about this type of the camera?
Before we go there,
Yes.
Those are the days. It's not like today where you capture the sound and the picture in the same tape.
Yes.
So we used to. This one was for picture only. Then we had this kind of machine, sound recording machine. It's called Nagra, whereby it uses this kind of tape for recording the sound. This one was for recording the sound. Then you record the tape, the picture on this. But but it was very cumbersome because after you record your picture using the camera here, this tape had to undergo some processing for you to be able to see the image, or for the image to be.
Maybe how could you get the photos use maybe and the audio and it becomes a video? You are using some chemicals or what?
For picture, we were using some chemical. This had to undergo some chemical processing. But for the sound, this is a magnetic tape. So you can record and play back immediately. You never needed any processing. But now when you go to the editing stage, that is where, after processing the picture, that is when you used to marry the picture and the sound to be on the same track, whereby when you come to the projection, which is the final stage, and that's why after you are doing all this work so that you can have this being shown to the people.
Okay, what about these other types of the cameras I'm seeing in here?
Yeah, all of them, they are different. Okay, for film, we used to have 16 millimeter film or 35 millimeter film. A 16 millimeter film is a smaller size like this.
Yes.
While 35 is
the other one.
That gauge. So now, like this camera is the same as this. The only difference is this one uses 35 millimeter, while this one is for 16 millimeter.
Maybe if I can ask for the benefit of our viewers, can these cameras be used right now in this generation?
No, not really, because if you see, like now you can see it has three lenses.
Yes.
This was before the invention of the zoom lens. Now the zoom lens combined all the lenses that you could need. But for this one, those days you automatically change. You used to rotate either from wide angle to medium, to the normal angle or medium angle, or to the narrow angle.
Maybe I can see another camera,
yes.
My back here. Maybe if you can explain more about this camera here, and I can see it's so big. What can you tell us about it?
Yes, this one is the mother of all the cameras. It is the last camera that we used before before we adapted the video technology. Actually, this one was somehow phased out by the video technology. It is still working if you can, but the challenges is getting the material to film through using this camera, getting the materials to film through this using this camera, and also the processing of that film tape. That is what has been can make it very difficult for you to use it here. So it's a 35 millimeter. It's a 35 millimeter camera whereby you use. Actually, this program was made using this camera. So like 35 millimeter film, and it got processed. It got even projected in the cinema theaters. Nairobi used to be full of cinema theaters those early days, whereby after we make any program, it was mandatory for those cinema theaters, first of all, to screen the government program before they screen the own soap operas.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Igobono omwancho murigereria nigo togochira AMC mokurugaiga asegetigia jamhuri eyo jamhuri ne show egendrete asegetie keiga esho yekagire gochikoira amatuko atana bere kurwa asensemeiga igoni ngana togendrete kobarora abantu abange gose chikati sector echiko chikaneti abantu koru imeyense ya Kenya nabo igokoru isiko ya ense ya Kenya igoni go ase esho yeiga ekagire gochikumera gose exhibitors wagwa abantu gwetania gose chikambani gose chi sector gwetania chiminye igoni gono to gogumanywa buna nigo omoroberio yora chikogo nigo chakali tukolia lero nabo igono chikogendra goika etalike ya moyo mutienyo yiga igo mwancho muriga okumanyigwa nigo okumanyigwa buna nigo omoroberio yiga oganetie ogose obwate chi sector gati yabo oboremi obonchoreria obwaga chine gati chi sector chinde chinyinge igo buna genda to gotalia ningo ngenda to gotalia imega iga ase to kumera ne chi sector to kumera na exhibitors kurwa ase ensemeiga na kumanywa nigo togenda tukubatare na kumanyana rali ali nekerenga kiabongere keke ko kumanywa buna nigo ekerenga kyomotie nyoyiga kerenga promoting climate smart agriculture and trade initiative for sustainable economic growth ekina ke ekerenga kiesho yiga igo nigo togendete nigo buna togendete ugochirego nigo togochira kurwa ase ensemeiga ya Nairobi igo omwancho muriga nigo ngendete ugochira AMC yamokurwa ensemeiga ya Nairobi ase egetigia jamhuri grounds eyego toka ase enchera ya Ngong asitogendete kwemanyia mange na kumanya mange igoro yoboremi igoro yobonchereria nabo igoro yobwagachi gatia yanda mange nigo esho yega ya chakali tukolia lero bene nabo igo nigera chikogendra goika etalike ya moyo mutenyo yega na asitogendete gochikogo dumerana na bonchereria abange waigo abaremi abagachi abange tochikomanyanga naralia agendrete asenseme yega nabo igo nchiko komanyanga naralia agendete gwateka mega iga igo komanywa nigesho ego ya nyara ko bage kuigoro bene litukolia lero no minister of trade boigo litukolia angi ntokagere gochikomora omugavana bwe county ya Nairobi Johnson Sakaja boigo litukoliko bwati antochikomumera omorai wense Dr. William Ruto oyo kagere gochikoigora bene omoroberio iga gose amaigeli ayaga ende tunyako batokwemanya amange kurwa asensemeiga igo mwancho murigereria ningendete kukumera abange banyako bago tutebyenga naralia agendete mega iga nabo igo mwancho muri bunangendete kumanya nigonde asensemeiga nchikomera nagati ya bali baikirande asensemeiga banyako babago ntebinara ali bakagerete arachiko bagakwene kigwa nawe ongi kelikia beire etobauti yakige korenganirwa ne miaka ya maiga gokumanyirwa buna nigo ekorokwa Nairobi International Trade Fair nelieteli nigo lia chagetigwe omwaka bwechiri bubere nebere emiaka ya maiga na lilieteli lia chagete ko bali lia nyarete ko bali kobekwa nabo igo ekanyara ko bagego chakigwa igo mwancho muri ntage togende tukombwati yako turumu chakana goiko mwelio ngotebi igoro yoboremi buna botambe ngo gotebya nga oboremi nobonda nabo igo oboremi nesiro nichikumera nagati yabanchoreria bali baikira sensemeiga gati yabo abaremi banyako bagotebina lia agendrete nigo togende tokora chi sector gati yabo oboremi gati yabo sports gati yabo bonchoreria bwa Frida Kerubo ntonyore sports yande mo Steven oboremi na Mildred Momanyi gati yanda mange asabalinta kwana ni nyara ko bango bataichi sector chaino nchire represented gaiga nincho kwana no yo moito ga koruga iga oli nyara ko bagago ikirana anyara ko bagago tebi korwa ase sector ya sports igo ndemo Steven igo ko igule sector yawo yekerirwe ndete mote atotebiere ningo nabo iga totebinga naralia agendrete gaiga ase sho iga mbia mono sana totebiere taliao nabo igo totebi naralia agendrete mega iga
Koroku Douglas Ratemo tukorega ase michezo ase serikali
anda ke korata ase faida yo murigereria bugeta sen geto Candizi TV korate byango ngana rali ali mo expected go sen na rali ali mo
ba Kenya bamanye igoro yemere murite gukora ya sports ya michezo elinde bamanye nkeri na kibabwende ko chaka na bwa michezo na bamanye umuhimu wa michezo elinde na bakoreke bagenda bakore michezo ne yengencho mono ne industry yengencho mono ekoreta chibesa saba Kenya nawe gase bali bakore michezo ni ko ba michezo eko menta chinguru empower them nonyene bali bakurase meche tari yara kini babwate talanta ye michezo bonongote ya baibulira bakenya bonse binambi ya mono mogo seria bana baine kerema gokoraki mokore michezo babe komukia na wako asa masomo na babe komukia se michezo
ekero tukurigeria asa matuka maiga abachezaji abange bali baringe mengichi ngachicha maiga nigo banyarite ko bakwebwa anda kemebro bali kimu abekire kwene kyanga emechezo ne chikoimukere igora asa matuko ari gochibosio
serikali yabono teri gochikweba bachezaji ba kale boselo babere bagotoa sivase nseto ya Kenya ase umuwaziri wito na chaka bwangoiga umuroberi bwo gukora kiboko kuba ebiegwa aba michezo bali bakare babere bakora bya senseto ya Kenya na ruete 900 million erinde aka bachezaji hao kurwali seto bozi barengaro bachezaji abakuru babere bakoretera siva senseto ya Kenya
anda kingiora tebie abagusiba ito bagende tuguturigeria gwetera asegeta seni yeito Kyandize TV
ekinda abate abagusiba minton kelina tuwate talanta ya michezo alise itogusi na ne bwenerete tobe komukia eline ntweba korukarene tugatanga ne michezo yo kuminyoka chimbero eba ne michezo yo kwa kandanda limbombo babo nyandromba arenga bamote gomba arengaro nonyena bali babo Mike bali barengoti no wasomete itieli go yarenge yo ka tobase bwe komukia bagusia bali abarayi bagusi babekamu bachamu na baranyare gukora baranyare koreta change ya sekusi na sekenye ngima ne bwate future ko wa club Kenyon kere Kenya kera mwarore no na matuka abwango ika kere ya swa zibagoje banye bwati ase bakogenda igo abagusi bekomukia se michezo yaito nto tige michezo
sana oyo minto kurwa sesemeiga asogo twera mange igoro ya mangana iyo mecheso igo yo minto Ndemo Steven emecheso yaonere itwanya ko batugo kwanira nabo igo oyo minto Brighton Makori ora sensemelie studio igo bana kwanya ko bako igunga emecheso yabekirwe na mbe ya mogo gwetera ase omwaziri bwe mecheso oyo minto aba omoske ababu na mwamba nigo anyariko bagakobeka emeroberio au elikwene kiabuna emecheso ngo imukerereri igoro oyo minto Brighton buno ora sensemelie studio ni maite chingaki chia karigo kweroka nyabende since 1972 ko 1972 ni maite nga numerete chikamera chigosto chiumereti ninta tonya ko ko chirigereria abu elinde munyara ko bakora abarigereri baito chikamera chichia kare buna chiarenge kale chia chiri chiekerero to gutumeka chiarero kale nigo yarenge process konyora amanganaya go kware kwende kwanyora amanganaya ngakiago chagoika ni amatuka elire igonte te kwa noyo moitato tebinga type echi kamera nchiri chechi igoyo mitonya bende kore ngabwa sensemo ye studio ninto endete ko bamanyinga na rali agendete kwatika kurwa asensemeiga ningependa sana upate kutuambia juu ya hizi kamera na utuambie zinaitwaje na zilikuwa zinatumikaje hizo enzi za kitambo.
Asante sana. Kama vile nimesema hizi kamera zilikuwa zinatumia tape kama hii sio I mean in contrast ya video ndio kama hii. So hizi kamera zilikuwa tu zinapiga picha bila sauti. Sauti ilikuwa inachukuliwa na mashine nyingine hapa ambayo ni sound recorder. So na siko na majina tofauti ni kama ni vile nilikuwa nimesema hapo bereni. Lens yake ni 3 kwa sababu wakati huo hatukuwa na zoom lens. Zoom lens imecombine very many lenses. Sasa ulikuwa unageuza unatumia ile unataka kulingana na ile kitu unapiga picha iko karibu, iko katikati ama iko mbali sana. So ulikuwa unaweka lens ile itakusaidia kupata ile picha ulikuwa unahitaji wakati huo. Kuna hii ambayo ni ST tunaita 16mm ST camera. Sasa garau hii lens ilikuwa tumeshapata zoom lens. Zoom lens hazikuja na video, zilikuweko hata wakati tulikuwa tunatumia hizi kamera za film. So sasa sana hizi ndio zilikuwa kama hii ndio ilikuwa inapiga news mambo sana ya television. Kwa sababu by then tulikuwa na station moja tu ilikuwa inaitwa Voice of Kenya, ndio siku hizi inaitwa KBC. So hizi kamera za 16mm sana zilikuwa ndio zinaenda zinachukua zina capture news, lakini unfortunately picha za siku hizo, picha ikipigwa leo ungeiona the following day, kwa sababu lazima iende through some chemical processing, ilikuwa inafanywa na sio, haikuwa rahisi kitu ya haraka hivyo. So ilikuwa mwenye kupiga picha analeta jioni, asubuhi inaamkiwa inafanywa chemical processing nini, jioni ndio watu wataonyeshwa ile news, picha za ile mambo ilifanyika jana.
Labda kuna kamera nyingine nyuma yangu hapa, jinsi ambavyo unaendelea kutazama mtazamaji wangu. Hii ni kamera nyingine ambayo tungependa kujua inaitwaje na vile vile inasaidia kivipi, ama hizo enzi ilikuwa ni ya kazi gani?
Exactly. Hii inaitwa 35mm camera. Vile unaona ni kamera kubwa sana sana. Sasa hii haikuwa ya mambo kama news nini, ni serious production only, kwa sababu hata ile film ilikuwa inatumia ni hiyo ya 35, ni kubwa expensive, na hata chemical ile processing, hizo facilities za processing hiyo nasema hazikuwa hapa Kenya, tulikuwa tunatuma Ulaya, huko England ndio, London ndio zilikuwa zinaenda zinafanywa processing, zinafanywa editing. Sasa tunarudishiwa hapa ikiwa complete program.
Asante sana kwa yale ambayo tumejifunza kwa siku ya leo. Igo omwancho murigerere na raito gendete kwemanye kuruga iga senseme iga ya Nairobi asegetiga Jamhuri Grounds astogendete gwesemia na kwemanya mange igoro yesho yo mwako iga kerenga promoting climate smart agriculture and trade initiative for sustainable economic growth. Aina re kine kerenga kyo mwako iga na bego komanyiwanga esho enere negaira chikoira amatuko atana bere kuruli tukolia lero kuika etalike yemo igo ningerere kumanya kuna watika kurwa sensemeiga oyo minto Brighton Makoli na rayo na nichiko kumanyika koraga chinsa 10 aliaga nete watika kurwa sensemeiga.